You just finished your 7th game of your Overwatch ranked queue, and what do you know? You're still the exact same rank that you just were. Wait a second, wait. You're still gold 3? How? You just went 7 and 2. What happened? Today, fellas, I'm going to be discussing Overwatch 2's biggest problem and what we need to do to address it, my thoughts on the current situation. And if you are unaware what this problem is, it's going to be Overwatch's matchmaking system. We're not going to be looking at cosmetics. We're not going to be looking at gameplay balancing. Obviously, Roadhog could use a little bit of tuning, and even the community is fine right now. But the biggest problem in Overwatch 2 is the matchmaking system. Currently, I'm a Masters DPS main, so I think I have a little bit of say on, kind of the matchmaking system and what I think of it, and my honest opinion is it's terrible. It's absolute dog shit. I can't tell you the amount of times where I've finished my 7 games and I've either stayed the same rank or demoted even after going positive. For example, if I go 7 and 3 and I stay exactly the same rank, I feel like something's a little bit off there, and especially since Blizzard doesn't really give kind of any clarity on what your rank actually is, I think it poses a few problems within the community. For starters, if I'm going positive in my 7 games, for example, if I've win 7 games and, lose 3 or 4, I should perpetually be ranking up over time. But it just feels like Overwatch has designed the matchmaking system to kind of reward just playing a lot. I can't tell you the amount of times where I've had 6 wins, 1 game from finishing my ranked placement games, and I just get, the most useless specimens. I just don't understand what goes on in the matchmaking system. Like, I'm in my master tier games, and, I have 6 wins, 1 game off from promoting or, ranking up or finishing my placement, whatever you want to look at it as. And I check my, my healers or tank, and they're like gold 3. Like, why am I playing with gold 3 players in my master games? It doesn't make any sense. Like, yes, I understand, putting maybe lower elo players just to get lower queue times, but for me, I'd much rather wait an extra 2 to 3 minutes to get a higher quality game than play with, a gold 3 Ana or a gold 3 like tank that doesn't know what they're doing and just, stealing my time basically, right? That's 15-20 minutes down the drain when I could just, wait an extra 2 to 3 to get a way better game quality. So that's my first point. That's the first one I'm experiencing, is when I get 6 wins, the teammate quality is just not the greatest. And this happens also once you get your 7th win as well. I don't know if I'm the only one who experiences this, but as soon as you get your 7th game, it just feels like, the teammate quality you have is less than ideal, to say the least. Now, I don't want to sit here and complain the entire video, but I'm just going to give, a few solutions on what Blizzard could do to fix this problem, because right now there's a lot of people complaining about the matchmaking system, how there isn't really any visibility within the system itself to see where you stand. Because right now, all it tells you is your rank, right? For example, if I'm Master 5, all it says is Master 5. It doesn't tell me how many points I am from ranking up or ranking down or whatever the case may be. It just literally just says, oh, Master 5, I play 7 games, stay exactly the same rank. It literally makes no sense at all. Now, why was this system even implemented in the first place is my honest question to Blizzard. Like, why are we trying to innovate a system that already works fine? I don't understand. Like, this tried and true system of, ranking up through the ranks using SR or ELO or LP, whatever the case may be, is something that's been tried and true for, over a decade now. The question is why are we bringing in this new innovative system that nobody likes? Like, what is wrong with the old system that literally every other game uses? Like, Valorant uses a rank up system with LP. You can see your rank. League of Legends uses it. Multiple different games use it. It's like, why does Blizzard try and be innovative? I don't understand. Well, maybe the reason they're trying to be innovative is, just for monetary purposes, obviously, coming up with those new innovative ideas. Gotta love Blizzard. But literally everything in this company is done for monetary value. But I just don't understand the matchmaking system and trying to be innovative. Like, if you're going to try and be innovative, like, bring me different game modes, bring me different maps. I don't know about you guys, but push, definitely not a fan of that. Whenever I get pushed, I'm like, oh, this is like an instant L. But obviously, that's besides the point. What are we going to do about this matchmaking system? I honestly think we should move towards an SR system like we had before. There was nothing wrong with the old system, and I honestly think most people would prefer it. I know I personally would prefer it, and I think a lot of other people would as well. So just to recap, I think that, getting less than optimal teammates, either when I'm at 6 wins or just completing my 7th win, needs to be addressed as well. You know, that's a huge matchmaking problem. I shouldn't be playing with gold 3 players in my Masters games. It doesn't make any sense. Like, these guys literally path. Like, if, for example, if this guy's playing a healer, he literally stands in front of the tank when he's healing him. Some of the stuff you see is just, it's very, very questionable to say the least. But, you know, is what it is. Thanks for the matchmaking, Blizzard. And second of all, you know, this system needs to be fixed with the 7 wins. It's such a weird number. Like, it just seems like an arbitrary number that Blizzard's trying to implement for literally no reason. And it just keeps you like infinitely playing the game and barely ranking up, which is what they want you to do, but it just feels repetitive. For some people, if they're having an off day, getting 7 wins could literally take all day. I know everyone has their bad days in Overwatch, and it's like, if I have to get 7 wins, it could take, you know, 2, 3, 4 hours maybe even to get that. And if I'm staying the same rank, it's just like, oh wow, that's cool. I literally just played 4 hours for no reason, it feels like. So I think there needs to be kind of that SR system put back into place so I can actually see my LP and see where I stand. You know, give me a certain amount of, you know, points per win or points per loss. I'd much prefer that than just this like hidden behind a screen feature and have to wait for 7 wins in order to see if I rank up or rank down. I think that's completely stupid. Honestly though, guys, I'm going to cut Blizzard some slack here because I just feel like the game is still kind of in an early access phase. Well, I wouldn't say early access. I'd say more of a, it's complete, but it's not complete, if that makes sense. I feel like they're still trying to see what works. Just like anything, you just start, right? You know, you got to see what works and what doesn't work. And honestly, I feel like Blizzard really needs to fix this matchmaking system. They've had a lot of backlash from the community, myself included. I'm definitely against it. I think it's completely stupid, like I was saying before. But they are in this kind of 0 to 6 month period, so I'm going to cut them a little bit of a slack. And hopefully they can fix stuff kind of middle of the year, you know, when all those quarterly financial like things release. And you know, we can get back on track here. Obviously, I don't blame Blizzard. They are a for-profit company, and they want people to play their games. So having that 7 wins kind of forcing you to play for 7 wins it does help us keep on the game. Like, it does help me keep playing the game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, getting to 7 wins is usually kind of a thing I do whenever I play. Like, I was like, oh, like, you start at 0, get to 7, call it a day, or some kind of thing, or do 2 cycles in a day. There isn't really many times where I'm leaving when I have like 4 to 5 wins. You know, I'm always going like 0 to 7 and then get it done with for the day. But obviously, it is a business decision, and I don't think people are really happy with it. But I think Blizzard needs to find a balance between financial and, you know, keeping investors happy and also keeping their community happy, because ultimately community is what's going to keep the game going. And if nobody's playing the game, it's just going to turn into Overwatch 1 again, and people are just going to stop playing. So that's my little rant. Make sure to like the video, comment what you think, and then subscribe as well, fellas. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.